Hey guys, and welcome to this video. Today's video is going to be a get ready with me. Initially I thought that I was going to try the new Dior eyeshadow palette, one of the new palettes, but it didn't arrive. So I thought that it's going to be nice to sit here with you, get ready, use some of my favorite Dior makeup products, and I wanted to talk to you about all of the new releases from Dior Makeup because it looks like their whole makeup line has been reinvented. So we're going to be talking about that. And I just finished my workout, my hair is still wet, I showered, and that's why I have it up here so that it doesn't get in the way. So let's go ahead and get started, and please join me in the comments below, let me know what you think of all of the new releases. Now I'm going to list all of the products that I'm using in the description box. I'm going to be using today only Dior favorites. Unfortunately, the eyeshadow palette that I purchased did not arrive, so I thought that it's going to give me the opportunity to use some favorite Dior products. And I'm starting with my skincare because I just finished my workout. It's actually quite early here, and especially after intense workouts I love to use some Dior skincare, especially from the Capture to Towel line, because it helps me to relax because the scent of the skincare is real nice. So it looks like Dior have reinvented their whole makeup line, starting from the concealer in the beginning of this year. They reformulated the concealer, and then we've seen reformulations with the eyeshadow palettes. Then they released new shades and they reformulated the backstage blushes, the regular blushes from the collection, the eyeliners. So there's quite a lot going on. It looks like we're getting the most new releases from Dior Makeup this year, and that's why I want to get ready with you, and I'm going to pop photos here of the new products because I want to discuss everything with you. Now I'm sure that a lot of you have already tried a lot of the new products because in Europe we only have the new eyeliners and the new eyeshadow palettes, but we don't have the blushes. At the time when I'm filming this video, we still don't have the blushes. Now moving on to the serum. So today I should have received one of the eyeshadow palettes, the new reformulated eyeshadow palettes. Now the eyeshadow palettes of Dior, the Quins, they launched more than a month ago in Europe, and this was the only new release in Europe that we had. And I've tried them in store initially because I wanted to see what is the change. But I don't see much of a difference between the old ones and the new ones. Of course, a lot of you were asking me to review those, and that's why I picked one of the palettes. And I'm going to try and see how it wears during the day. But try them in store, and I mentioned to you in one of my Will I Buy It videos that the eyeshadow palettes seem to me to have the same quality. They are just as soft, as buttery, as creamy, if not even a little bit better than the old ones. When I say a little bit better, I tried two of the new eyeshadow palettes in store because they reformulated their whole collection of 5-color eyeshadow palettes, and then they added 2 new shades. One of the new eyeshadow palettes is Plum Tutu, which in the past used to be Plum Tulle. And I used to have Plum Tulle, and I have to say that this was a beautiful eyeshadow palette, but the deepest shade in Plum Tulle, I believe that I have a video even with this eyeshadow palette, the deepest shade of Plum Tulle was a little bit patchy, and then the new one that they have right now, Plum Tutu, all of the shades are very creamy and a little bit softer. So I would say that this reformulation was for the better. And then the other new shade is Rose Tulle. Rose Tulle has this beautiful muted pink colors and a pale, almost like a champagne gold color. And then it also has a peachy color. This again is very good quality. Now my skincare has already absorbed, and I'm going to move on to one of my favorite products from Dior. I have been purchasing this one for years, and this is the Dream Skin Care and Perfect. This one is like a primer. It has a light peachy color. It is supposed to be used after you use your serum moisturizer, depending whatever your skin needs. And it works almost like a primer, but it has also skincare benefits, and it helps the foundation to look much better. And sometimes if I have a good skin day, or if I'm just staying at home the whole day, I really like using this product because it helps my skin to look a little bit better, but it doesn't have any makeup on. Now moving on to my favorite, one of my favorite foundations for the spring summertime. This one has SPF 50. It's a cushion foundation and it's the Dream Skin cushion. I like it because it comes with a refill, so you are getting 2 cushions, and this basically is enough for me for the summer months. I'm wearing the shade 010. It looks dark, but you're going to see that on my face. It's going to be just great. I like to apply this one with a sponge applicator or with a clean dry beauty blender. This is what I'm going to be using today. I always have one freshly cleaned beauty blender. I like to apply this product also under my eyes. It looks a little bit pale right now, but I'm matching with my neck. And then I wanted to show you the product that I'm most excited about, and this is a new Backstage eyeshadow palette, which is going to be a nude palette. I love the Backstage eyeshadow palettes, and I'm definitely going to get this nude palette. This is supposed to be released very soon, probably. And let me know what you think, but I think that the colors are beautiful, and since this is a nude palette, it's definitely calling my name. Okay, I'm quickly going to fill in my brows, and the reason why I love this cushion so much, this has been a favorite of mine for many years. This is because it has an SPF 50. It feels very calming even on my sensitive skin. It has a scent, the signature scent of the Capture to Towel line. Not too strong, but you're going to feel it. And for me, this just adds to the experience. But one of the reasons why I love it so much is because it comes with its own little sponge here. And you can take it with you and you can reapply during the day. Or even, let's say, if you're like me and you prefer not to wear foundation, you just wear your SPF and you go out. If you need, while you're outside, if you need to look a little bit better, this is a great option to just apply this one on the go, because it always looks beautiful on the skin. Then I'm going to add a little bit of powder just on the center of my face. Sometimes I don't use powder when I'm wearing this cushion because it doesn't make my skin oily, but this time I'm going to use it. And this powder is my favorite. It's from Westman Atelier. I have a Dior powder, a couple of Dior powders, but they are not my favorites. And that's why I want to use something that I really love. And the Westman Atelier powder is great, especially I love it for people who have sensitive skin because it has some skincare benefits as well. It really helps to keep the skin very calm and blurs imperfections beautifully. Again, I'm using a dry sponge to apply the powder. Next, I'm moving on to blush, and for blush, I used to have both of the Backstage blushes. Now I only have the coral shade. This is the old one. I can't wait to try the new blushes. I'm going to post a photo here of the new blushes, and I'm very tempted to get a couple of these. I think that I want to see what is going to be the formula of the new blushes. I'm very curious to see how they changed the formula. I'm really happy to see more colors being added to the collection. And the 2 products that I'm most excited about are definitely the Backstage eyeshadow palette and the blushes. I think that I'm going to get the pink blush and another shade. I also want to try the regular blushes, the permanent blushes from the collection. Some of you said that the formulation is not as good as the old ones. I want to see for myself, so I'm definitely going to purchase one, at least one, to see how is the formula, and then I'm going to swatch a lot of the colors in store to see if the different colors have different formula. For eyes, I'm going to be using one of my favorite colors from this year's, the newest Tom Ford eyeshadows. This one is in Golden Hour. I think that the reason for this whole reformulation, Dior reinvented their whole makeup line. Now, these are not limited edition products, so don't be in a hurry. Don't think that you have to buy them right away because they are releasing so many new products. And I would say that if you already have some of the products, just wait for a little while. I think that the reason why they are reformulating everything all at once is because they want all of their products to be clean. You know that there is a huge trend for clean beauty lately, and all of the products that they have reformulated contain natural origin ingredients, and probably more than 90% of the products are with natural origin ingredients, and even their newest serum, the Capture Total serum, now has been reformulated and again contains 98% naturally derived ingredients, I believe. I like the serum. I like the new one. I used to like the old one. I like the new one as well, but I have travel size bottles of it. They also recently launched some new skincare products in the US. They are still not available in Europe, but there is an exfoliating lotion or cream, I believe, which I like. Now I just colored my eyelashes and I want to use a little bit of the deepest shade, this dark brown color, only on the outer part of my eyes. This one is Hazy Sensuality. Hazy Sensuality and Golden Hour are my two favorites. Now, if you want to have a little bit longer lashes with makeup, I have a solution for you. I have a video here. Watch the Italian part of the video. This is how I like to apply my mascara. I usually use two mascaras when I'm applying mascara because it gives me a lot more impact on the lashes and it makes my lashes much more visible. I think that this is a technique that not many people use, but I love it. And we're moving on to lips now. Before that, I wanted to mention also that Dior are reformulating their Prestige Cushion Foundation. Now this one is my favorite. The Prestige Cushion Foundation, it was not my favorite. It didn't look flawless. And I think that this one could use some reformulation. I hope that they're not going to change this one because it's hard to make it better than it is right now. And for lips, I'm going to use actually one of the three lip glosses, the lip maximizers. These are the three colors that I have. I have them swatched, and I have them swatched actually on my arm and on my lips. So in case you are interested to see all these three colors, I'm going to link to my shorts video. I showed these colors in a YouTube shorts video a while ago. Actually, it was when they were launched. And for today's look, I think I'm going to choose number 027. It doesn't say the name. Now I think I could use a little bit of highlighter, and I'm going to be using my favorite. This is the Pink Glow from Dior, and I really like this one. If you have fair skin tone like mine, I think that this one is perfect because it's very finely milled. I have a couple of others that I like a lot. I also like this one. This is completely white. It almost has like little tiny snowflakes, and this is the Pearlescent Glow. This one has some visible shimmers. It's on my middle finger. It has some visible shimmers, but they are very beautiful. So I'm going to choose the Pink Glow. This is going to be my finished look. I think that I'm not going to wear bronzer today. Even though I'm quite pale, I just like my pale complexion today. I'm not going to wear bronzers, but I really like those bronzers. And I swatched actually the bronzers from the summer makeup collection. They are the same in terms of texture, in terms of quality. I have a couple of these bronzers, so that's why I decided to skip the bronzers from the summer makeup collection. But if you're looking for a good bronzer, these are really nice. And my favorite color here is Tan Bronze. This is the one that I prefer because it is almost like a little bit more cool tone bronzer. And this one is also nice, but this one is soft bronze. It has a little bit more reddish color, whereas this one, it works better for my skin tone. So that was all for today's video. I can't wait for my eyeshadow palette to arrive, and I can't wait to try also the new blushes. I also want to try the new Dior Backstage eyeshadow palette. I think that this one is going to become my favorite. I suppose that the formulation is going to be the same. I'm probably going to skip the Prestige Cushion foundation because the Prestige Cushion was not my favorite. I believe that this one again is going to have SPF 50. I'm not sure. Let me know if you have more information. So let me know in the comments what you would like to see on my YouTube channel, which are the colors, the blushes that you're interested to see, because I'm still undecided. We still don't have them. I hope that all of the colors are going to launch here, but usually in Europe we have more limited shades. In different countries they decide usually to release more limited shades. I don't know why they do this. It's a little bit frustrating, but I'm going to have to choose from whatever they have. Still, leave me a comment. Let me know what are the colors that you would like to see here on my YouTube channel. And I'm sure that a lot of you have already tried a lot of the new products that Dior released. Let us know how is the quality of the blushes if you have tried them. I'm very interested to know more about the Backstage blushes. Are they the same quality? And also I'm interested to know about the regular blushes. Let me know. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, and until next time, bye!